Welcome to War Bios, the podcast where we delve into the lives of history's most fascinating figures. I'm your host, General Biography. Today, we're going to explore the early life and formative years of one of the most feared and revered leaders in history, Genghis Khan. Born around 1162 AD in the Khentai Mountains of Mongolia, Temujin, later known as Genghis Khan, was the son of Yesugei, a Mongol chieftain, and his wife Hoylan. The Mongolian plateau, with its vast steppes and rugged terrain, was a harsh and unforgiving environment that would shape Temujin's character and destiny. His early life was marked by hardship and struggle, as his family navigated the treacherous world of Mongolian politics. The late 12th century was a time of great upheaval in Mongolia, with various tribes vying for power and resources. The Jin dynasty, which ruled China, had expanded its borders into Mongol territory, creating tension and conflict between the two nations. This broader historical context would eventually influence Temujin's military campaigns and diplomatic strategies. Temujin's family was part of the Borjigin tribe, a powerful and influential group in Mongolian society. His father, Yesugei, was a respected leader who had formed alliances with other tribes and leaders. However, when Temujin was just a boy, his father was poisoned by a rival tribe, leaving his family vulnerable and without protection. Hoylan, Temujin's mother, played a crucial role in his early life, teaching him the importance of resilience, adaptability, and strategic thinking. She also instilled in him a strong sense of loyalty and duty to his family and tribe. After Yesugei's death, Hoylan was forced to rely on the charity of other tribes to survive, often going hungry so that her children could eat. As Temujin grew older, he began to form alliances with other tribes and leaders, including his childhood friend, Jamuka. In 1185, Temujin and Jamuka formed a pact, pledging to support each other in battle. This partnership would be tested repeatedly over the years, as the two men navigated the treacherous landscape of Mongolian politics. The early life of Genghis Khan was marked by hardship, loss, and struggle, but it also laid the foundation for his future success. The skills he acquired, such as archery, horse riding, and strategic thinking, would serve him well as a warrior and leader. His experiences also taught him the importance of loyalty, duty, and adaptability, values that would guide him throughout his life. As we explore the early life of Genghis Khan, it's essential to remember that his experiences, though unique, were shaped by the broader historical context of his time. The Mongolian plateau was a crossroads of cultures, with influences from China, Central Asia, and Eastern Europe. Temujin's exposure to these diverse traditions would later inform his military tactics and diplomatic strategies. By around 1200 AD, Temujin had begun to build a reputation as a skilled warrior and leader. His tribe had grown in strength and numbers, and he had forged alliances with other powerful chieftains. By around 1206 AD, Temujin had united various Mongol tribes under his leadership, creating a powerful and cohesive force. He was given the title Genghis Khan, which means universal ruler, and set out to conquer neighboring territories. His military campaigns were marked by strategic brilliance, adaptability, and ruthlessness. He employed innovative tactics such as the feigned retreat, where his army would pretend to flee, only to lure their enemies into a trap. Genghis Khan's leadership qualities were equally impressive. He was a skilled diplomat who formed alliances with other tribes and leaders, often through strategic marriages or gifts. He also established a strict code of laws, known as the Yasa, which promoted loyalty, discipline, and meritocracy within his army. This code would become the foundation of Mongolian society, emphasizing the importance of honor, courage, and loyalty. One of Genghis Khan's most significant achievements was the creation of the Mongol Empire, which stretched from China to Eastern Europe. He conquered vast territories, including present-day Mongolia, China, Central Asia, and parts of Russia. His army was known for its lightning-fast mounted archers, who could shoot arrows while riding at full gallop. This innovative tactic allowed the Mongols to outmaneuver their enemies and conquer vast distances. Genghis Khan's personal character played a significant role in his success. He was a charismatic leader who inspired loyalty and devotion in his followers. He was also fiercely intelligent, able to adapt to new situations and learn from his mistakes. His experiences as a young man, including the loss of his father and the struggles of his family, had taught him the importance of resilience and determination. As Genghis Khan's empire expanded, he began to adopt elements of other cultures, incorporating them into Mongolian society. He established trade relationships with neighboring countries, exchanging goods such as silk, spices, and precious metals. He also promoted tolerance and religious freedom, allowing different faiths to coexist within his empire. The impact of Genghis Khan's achievements cannot be overstated. He united warring tribes, created a vast empire, and left a lasting legacy that shaped the course of world history. His military campaigns and diplomatic strategies continue to inspire study and admiration today. As we explore the life and legacy of Genghis Khan, it's essential to remember the broader historical context in which he lived, including the cultural exchange and conflict that characterized the Mongolian plateau during his time. As Genghis Khan grew older, he continued to expand his empire, conquering new territories and solidifying his legacy. One of his final campaigns was against the Western Xia dynasty in present-day China, which he defeated in 1227. This victory marked the end of a long and bloody conflict, and Genghis Khan's army was hailed as heroes upon their return to Mongolia. However, Genghis Khan's health began to decline, and he died on August 18, 1227, during a campaign against the Western Xia dynasty. The exact circumstances of his death are still debated among historians, with some attributing it to illness, injury, or even assassination. Regardless of the cause, Genghis Khan's death marked the beginning of a succession crisis that would shape the future of the Mongol Empire. According to Mongolian tradition, Genghis Khan's successor was chosen through a process known as the Kurultai, where tribal leaders gathered to select a new leader. In this case, the Kurultai chose Ögedei Khan, Genghis Khan's third son, as the new emperor. However, this decision was not without controversy, and some of Genghis Khan's other sons and relatives challenged Ögedei's claim to the throne. Despite these challenges, Ögedei Khan proved to be a capable leader, continuing his father's expansionist policies and conquering new territories in Eastern Europe and the Middle East. He also established a more formalized system of government, creating a network of administrators and officials to manage the vast empire. Genghis Khan's legacy extended far beyond his military conquests. He had a profound impact on the cultural and economic development of the regions he conquered, promoting trade, tolerance, and religious freedom. The Mongol Empire became a hub of cultural exchange, with merchants, scholars, and travelers from all over the world passing through its territories. Today, Genghis Khan is remembered as a national hero in Mongolia, and his legacy continues to shape the country's identity and culture. The modern-day Mongolian state has sought to reclaim its nomadic heritage, promoting traditional practices such as herding and archery. At the same time, Mongolia has also embraced globalization, seeking to balance its cultural traditions with economic development and international cooperation. His legacy serves as a reminder of the power of leadership, strategic vision, and cultural exchange in shaping the course of human history. In the words of Genghis Khan himself, "The greatest joy is to vanquish your enemies, to chase them before you, to rob them of their wealth, and to make their loved ones weep." These words capture the essence of his military genius and his unwavering commitment to his people. That's all for today's War Bios. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and until next time, I'm General Biography reminding you to keep marching toward victory.